Today's cryptic crossword clue is Rockstar embraces metalcore. And there are kind of two layers of misdirection going on here, I think. And the first one is not particularly hard if you kind of know what you're doing with a cryptic crossword clue, because the clear wordplay word here, I think, is the word embraces, where we need to take a word for star and have it embrace whatever metalcore represents. And so that's the first layer of misdirection here, is that the clue wants us to read Rockstar together as one idea, a musician, a famous musician in a rock band. But it's not that tricky to see that we need to separate those, that rock will be our definition, and a word for star needs to embrace whatever metalcore represents as our wordplay. But the second layer of misdirection here, I think, is how rock and star, even once you separate them, kind of reinforce each other in a particular way of thinking, where we might think of the word star as being, a star in space. And that kind of, I think, leads us to think of rock as being a hunk of rock on the earth. But rock is our definition, and we will need to think of rock differently, because rock can be something other than an object. But let's turn back to our wordplay. And here, if we're going to have a 4-letter answer and a word for star is going to go around the outside of metalcore, we're going to need a short replacement for the word star. And maybe we should just look to our most famous star, which is the sun. That's 3 letters. And that's going to go around 1 letter for metalcore. And here, metalcore is telling us to take the core letter of the word metal, which is T. And if we do that, we can make the word stun. And if you stun someone, you rock them.